Y'all see the title. Come do a little bit of yoga with me. Um, not I just got back from the gym. I'm usually a little bit tight. So you guys are gonna be like my accountability partners. I'm trying to figure out the best way to angle. There we go. The best way to angle the phone. We'll be doing a yoga and chat session for a little bit. I will be on the mat, so I won't be able to chat immediately. However, if you're stopping in, drop a comment, hit the like button. Happy Thursday. This is just a quick yoga session to get me loose because I was just in the gym doing some deadlifts.
Amy, my name is Cassandra.
And
I'm
I
going to
am
take you through
tight.
this beginner-friendly, short morning yoga practice to help you improve your posture and to also alleviate back pain.
So,
we're really working on
leg up.
Very simple yoga poses.
That
And
looks
this
so
is
dark.
definitely a sequence that you can do on a
Oh my
regular
God.
basis.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
To suffer from either lower
Let's
back,
do a little
back,
bit of.
or upper back discomfort.
I just got done working out. My muscles are tight, so I need to stretch.
Child's pose, making this a more
So we're gonna do a quick yoga session and then do some chatting after. Not for long.
We're gonna keep our knees about hip-width distance apart, big toes together to touch, and you can rest your hips over your heels. Keep your arms back behind you.
I should angle
and just bring your forehead down towards the mat.
Oh. Lord, this feels good.
This first pose.
This feels
you can
so
find
good.
A breath rhythm that feels easy for you to maintain throughout our practice. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And specifically breathing into the back body. So when you inhale, feel your shoulder blades spread apart a little bit more. Try to fill up the space at your lower back. These morning practices are also a great opportunity for us to set an intention for the day ahead. Take one more full breath in here. And staying as you are, just grab a hold of your heels with your hands and we'll transition into rabbit pose. All you're going to do is lift your hips off of your heels and sort of roll towards the
Never heard of that pose, ever.
Grabbing a hold of your heels or of your ankles or your calves. And we're just trying to stretch along our spine. Not too much pressure on your head here. It's mostly on your knees. And let's release. Come up, tabletop pose. Palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, so you might need to shift a little bit. Spread your fingertips wide. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, curl tailbone up. Cat and cow.
Good morning.
This motion. Exhale.
How are you guys doing?
From you as you round and drop your head. Keep going here a few more times at your own pace. Inhale. And exhale. Round. Draw your belly button in towards your low back. Breathe in. Big stretch through your chest. Exhale.
I'm tight, so I needed this.
Last one here.
I just got done working out at the gym. My muscles need this.
And now come back to a neutral tabletop pose. Pull your lower belly in, really flatten out through your lower back, and you're going to extend your right leg up and back behind you. Roll that right hip in, so the front of your thigh is facing the mat, and notice if this made your lower belly drop. Pull it in, really hug and squeeze through here. So strengthening is definitely something that plays a huge part in proper posture and alleviating back pain. We're just holding. If you'd like to make this a little more challenging, you're going to reach your left arm forward.
I'm good.
Again, be super mindful about not dropping your stomach and caving through your lower back. One more full breath in here. And bring your left hand back to the mat. Step your right foot forward into your low lunge. Your knee is top of the ankle. Push your feet into the floor. Go ahead and lift on up.
Ooh.
Same thing. Tailbone lengthens down. Lower belly draws in. Really think of lifting.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing? This is a quick 10-minute yoga. We'll chat after.
Stretch through your hip flexors.
I'm just tight.
A little back bend just by shifting your gaze up, broadening through your chest. And now bring your hands back down towards the mat. Let's just add a little twist. I'm going to keep my left hand down. Right hand to my right thigh as I push against that thigh, looking over my right shoulder. Twists are really nurturing for the spine. They can really help to alleviate whenever you are experiencing pain. Great to do also at the end of the day. Back into your tabletop pose. So bring that right knee back next to the left one. Before we do this on the other side, let's thread the needle. So another spinal twist the other way. Right hand reaches underneath you. Keep your hips over your knees as you bring head down to the floor. Lean your hips a little bit more over towards the right. Push your right arm into the ground and maybe straighten your left arm up overhead, also pushing down into that left palm. I want you to try to really feel this between your shoulder blades through your upper back. Breathe into the space you're creating. Try to relax your neck. One more big breath in here. Bring your left hand back in towards your face first so you can push into the floor. Lifting on up. Tabletop pose.
Hello there. Good morning.
Realign yourself. Balancing table on the second side. Left leg stretches back behind you. Roll that left hip down. Draw your lower belly in. Flatten out through your lower back. I like to imagine that I'm trying to balance a teacup or a bowl on my lower back, and I don't want the water to spill. You're welcome to just hold here for a few more breaths, or you can make this more challenging by reaching your right arm forward, bicep along the ear.
I'm good.
Think of stretching your hand further away from that back left foot. Right hand to the mat, low lunge. Step your left foot through to the top of the mat. Your knee is over your ankle. Find that foundation first, and then go ahead and lift up on Janiyasana. Not collapsing here, really maintain.
Good morning, good morning. How you guys doing?
Press our hips forward and lift up, stretching through the side.
Grand rising. I just got done working out, so I'm super tight.
Back bend here as you arch.
And you guys are my accountability partners.
And circle your hands down. Add your little twist. Keep your right hand under your shoulder, left hand onto your thigh, and just push and resist against it as you look over your left shoulder. Let's release. Tabletop pose. We'll find thread the needle on the other side. So make sure you still have your hips over your knees. And we're going to reach and thread that left arm underneath us. Shoulder and ear come down to the floor. Press your hips back to the left. Push your left arm into the ground. And maybe straighten your right arm to also push your right hand into the floor. Breathing
to see her position.
Oh. You are setting the tone for your day. Maybe try to think of one word that you can use as your intention today.
Mobility. Open these joints up, these muscles.
Something that captures how you want to feel, what you want to focus on, what matters to you right now. Bring your right hand back in towards your face, push into the floor, lift on up, tabletop pose. And now let's bring our hands a couple inches past our shoulders. We'll find downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back. So you can absolutely keep a very generous bend in your knees The legs don't need to be perfectly straight, especially first thing in the morning. We tend to be really tight through the hamstrings, so go easy on yourself. Come forward into your plank pose, and we're going to lower all the way to our belly. Feel free to lower your knees down first if you prefer. Point your toes back, 3 little baby cobras. As you inhale, chin, chest, and your hands lift off the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Exhale, lower back down. 2 more just like this. Inhale, lift up, push your feet down. Exhale to lower. Last one. And release. Press back, just come to kneel here. So sitting your hips onto your heels. Add a little twist. Left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. Open through your chest. Facing forward, keep your left hand over your right knee. And just reach your right arm up and over. A little side bend. Coming back up and through to center. Let's twist to the other side. Right hand to your left knee.
She on the trampoline. She's sitting on my feet.
Try not to slouch or round here. Into your side bend. Keep your right hand where it is. Reach your left arm up and over. And release. Take a seat in any way that is comfortable to you. In my short morning yoga practices, I tend to skip Shavasana in case I fall back asleep. But we can close by joining our palms together at the front of the heart. Close your eyes and really think of your intention for your day. Maybe by settling on a word. And let's chant Om together one time. Breathe into chant. Inhale. Namaste. Thank you so very much for doing this short morning yoga practice with me.
Ooh, I feel better.
Really good, and that this worked all the muscles along your spine to help you prepare
Good Lord.
for whatever kind of day you're about to have.
Yeah. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Really? Oh, I missed her. All right, we're gonna do a quick little chat. I needed that yoga session because I just got in from the gym. My muscles are tight. Excuse the mess in my home. I will explain that in a video. My life is presently turned upside down. Anyway, as I mentioned, I'll catch up with you later. As I mentioned, I use yoga after working out to open up. No, mind me, I'm taking out my meal prep because I have to get ready for work. So, time to put out my lunch. And I'm gonna grab a fruit as my snack, considering I need to incorporate more fruits into my nutrition. So I'm eating an apple today. As I started to say, today was a deadlift day at the gym. I was gonna do bench also, but unfortunately, once I was done with deadlifts, I did deadlifts, back bent over rows, and shoulder overhead press. Once I was done with that, tired was not the word. So I figured I would come home and do some stretches. I'm supposed to stretch after every session, but in keeping it honest, do I stretch? Hello, how are you? Who's that? Say hi. Hit the like as you're headed out. I'm technically supposed to stretch after every session. Do I? if I'm being honest. No. So I figured this would be, hey lady, if that is who I think it is. How are you today on this beautiful Thursday? What's going on in your end of the world? I just got done, as you saw, doing a quick yoga session, and that's just technically, I'm not even measuring this food. Oh, thank you. Is this the first time coming across my channel? For some reason, your name, Marisa, the name looked familiar. I thought we were already connected. I will, once I'm finished, what time is it? Keeping my eye on the time because I still have to get to work. But this is how you keep yourselves accountable. I'm like, I'm gonna do yoga, so I might as well go live at the same time and have you guys be my accountability person. What I am doing now is when I meal prep these days, hello, how are you? Omer, instead, I normally pack my food away in these containers, but sometimes I get lazy. How are you doing on this Thursday? What's your plan for the coming weekend? I have you, I have you. This one is done. I take 2 lunches, so that's what I'm packing now. I eat, in a perfect world, I eat at like 3:30 or 4 a.m., 7 a.m. I'll probably have my apple at 9, my first lunch at 12, the second lunch at 3, and then dinner sometime around 7 or 8. In a perfect world. It doesn't always happen that way depending on how my day starts. So that is literally what I'm doing right now, just putting out my 2 lunches. And I'll put that in my lunch bag. Make sure I grab a knife. Because if you know like I know, I don't eat the skin of an apple. I've been in enough grocery stores and see them spraying different things on the fruits. So I need fruits. Where am I from? Where are you from? So I will peel the fruit. You don't eat what, the skin? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I eat the skin of fruits as a Caribbeaner. I am South American / Caribbean. I'm from Guyana. However, in this here country, it's bad enough that I have to eat the fruits and the foods because I have nowhere else to survive. But I do the best that I can. So, but what are you guys getting into? I know you don't just want to hear me ramble because I can definitely do that. But it's Thursday. Are you guys, what part of the country are you in? Are you at work? Are you getting ready for work like I am? What are you doing? What are you up to? I think my plan was to stay on here until 8:15. Look at this. This is supposed to be empty because I'm in the gym from 5 a.m. to about 6:37. I'm supposed to finish this. It's still halfway. So I'm going to be in trouble today with water. If you don't know, I am presently doing 75 hard. Don't quote me on this, but today should be day 53, I think. Somewhere around there. So with 75 hard, you have to drink one of the components is drinking a gallon of water. You're getting ready for work. Are you here in the States? If so, what state are you in and what kind of work do you do? Yes, I'm being just a tad bit nosy. Only a tad bit nosy. Ooh, since I have you guys here, let's do supplements. Even though I'm all the way out. I'm literally down to, I don't think I mixed, oh my God. I made overnight oats, but I don't remember putting my creatine in there. So I'm gonna do my creatine right now. Shoot. But technically speaking, I usually have a plethora of supplements. Right now, I'm just down to these 2. It's all about health in these streets. You do weighting, meaning weightlifting? Is that what you mean? Are you a trainer? Are you a teacher? Well, I shouldn't say teacher because teacher makes it sound like you're teaching kids. Are you an instructor? I honestly don't remember. I don't think I put my creatine. I don't think I put my creatine in. If you're into weights, creatine is a must. You have to feed your muscles besides protein. The creatine allows these bad boys to, mine are still developing, but it allows them to be as strong as they can be. I usually take my creatine with protein and BCAAs. However, because I made overnight oats, I already had my protein powder in there. So this creatine is about to go down by itself. By itself. Oh, the R and the E. I always say that about the keyboards. My fingers are too big for the keyboard, so I'm always doing a typo. I am forever doing a typo. All right, while that dissolves, I'm gonna take D and calcium. As mentioned, I usually have B, C, magnesium, pre and probiotics, a number of different things. I'm technically, ooh, I need to drink my bitters. I'm technically out, so I need to stock up. But at the tender age that I am, I have to do the best that I can with helping my body with all the different vitamins and minerals and everything. Bitters time. I technically wanted, oh, I should have put you in there too. Oh, that might not taste good. I forgot I haven't done my turmeric. Although the soursop bitters I'm taking does have turmeric in it, but can you ever have too much when you're trying to help your body out? So I'm gonna put a little bit of powder in here. Ooh, that is gonna taste not nice. Because normally the BCAAs is usually like watermelon or cherry flavor, so it helps it. Woo. Good morning if you're passing through. No, not really to which one. That shows how powerful the turmeric is. It will change the color and take over. Turmeric is like kale. Whenever you put kale in a smoothie, kale is so dominant. Turmeric, not necessarily dominant in taste, but the coloring, it'll take over. It will definitely take over. It doesn't taste too bad. Because technically the turmeric has its own flavor, and this creatine is unflavored. So even though I shouldn't be showing any brands, because I gotta get them one day to hook a sister up. Whew. You did not know that about which one? The kale or the turmeric? This is soursop bitters. I actually wanted the fruit, but when I went to the farmer's market, the ones that they have left aren't. If you're still in here, and I think it's only Marisa is the name. Only Marisa is still around. If you happen to be looking at this after, y'all don't judge me, okay? This bitters is nasty. I'm gonna try. Yeah, kale is one of those things, which is why I encourage people to put it in smoothies to consume it, because it is a superfood. But what I encourage people to do is put it with their favorite fruit. So if your favorite fruit is pineapple, mango, anything along those lines, add the fruit to the smoothie, but also put the kale, because you're going to get the benefits of the kale, and you're getting so much of the benefits because you're not cooking it. So you're not adding it to heat. You're getting the true benefits. Please don't, because whoo, it's not as bad as, but this one is almost finished. It's not as bad as this. Whoo, boy. It wholeheartedly tastes like death. That tastes like death, and this tastes like purgatory. However, they're good for you. This is almost done, though. I have to re-up on that. However, at the age I am, I need all the help with all the supplements and all the things, especially since I have done enough years worth of damaging by eating not the best foods out there, because I am a cookie monster. Cookies, cakes, ice creams, all the things. But I vowed to myself that 2026 will be different, which is why I started the 75 hard journey. Since starting the 75 hard journey, so much has changed. I'm going to add that to a video. I'm not going to discuss that now. Anyway, I have been on live for, hey, 27 minutes. Marisa is definitely the rock star because she's hung with me the entire time. Much, much thanks. I usually put, girl, when I say I make a green smoothie with kale, grapefruit, lemon, aloe, turmeric, everything not the greatest tasting you can think about, but when I say it's amazing for the body, whoo, But I do love, strange enough, I love a lemon tea, and I don't even put sugar in it, because something about the lemon is just so refreshing. Like I had, oh, I put it up. I had a tea that I made, what was in that tea? Soursop leaves, elderberry, and rosemary. I should have added some lemon. Plus I have some ginger in there. I have to make some ginger tea over the weekend. Good morning. If you're passing through, don't be shy. Say hi, hit the like button. How are you guys doing? What's your plans for the weekend? I'm just eating, taking my supplements, chatting. I'm about to get off in a little bit because I do have to head to work. Whoo. When I say black seed oil tastes like purgatory, if purgatory had a taste, I don't know what they put in black seed oil, but good Lord. Good googler moogler. Anyway, my beautiful, amazing people, thank you for hanging with your girl. Thank you for rocking with me. I will try to do these lives in the morning time, maybe twice or 3 times a week, just to see how it flows, because I know I need to go live more often. So until next time, do you guys check out my video? Any of my videos, my 75 hard journey. I post beginner step aerobics every Monday night at 7 for those of you who want to get into step, but you're a beginner. For all my girls who are 40 and over, the seasoned girls who don't want all that complicated choreography, just some nice simple choreography that we can move and vibe to. I have a whole playlist. Go check that out. Marisa, it was a pleasure. Thank you for hanging with me. Have a blessed and amazing day. And I'll catch y'all later. Don't do anything I won't do.